So, good morning to everyone. I welcome you all again on the platform of Careerwill GS English. Hope you are doing well. How are you all? Am I audible and visible to everyone? Jeet Sunny. Again, I welcome you all. Just come fast and join this session. Am I audible and visible to everyone? Okay. Just come fast and join this session. Am I audible and visible, everyone? Okay. So just let's start our this session and we'll revise this all the questions which have been already asked in your SSC examinations, right? So first of all, this first question on your screen. What is the relationship between price and quantity demanded ceteris paribus? So I have already, this is the revision part, right? So this is a revision part for you all. So what is the relationship between price and quantity demanded ceteris paribus? What does it mean, ceteris paribus? Ceteris paribus means what? This talking about the law of demand. Ceteris paribus means what? Talking about the law of demand, right? And also here, change in price only. Other thing remaining constant. Constant. Right? This is what the ceteris paribus. So the inverse relation will be your right answer. The inverse relationship will be your right answer. Clear? Am I clear? So this relation will be your right answer because there is a inverse relationship between price and demand. If the price rises, demand will decreases. If the price will decreases, demand will increases. So this is what the relation between the price and the demand. Now, which of the following is a determinant of demand? Which of the following is a determinant of demand? Cost of production, price of the good, technology, and government policy. So price of the good is a particular determinant of demand. Majorly, it's a major part it's a major part of determinant of demand. This is also a part of determinant of demand. This is also, and this is also. But basically, if you talk about the law of demand, right, or you can say if you talk about the ceteris paribus, then it will become only the price, right? These are the other factors, these are the other determinants of law of demand. Clear? So what will be your right answer? Price of the good will be your determinant of your demand. Now come to the next question. If the price elasticity of demand is minus 0.5, what type of demand is it? Answer the question fast. Now what will be your right answer? That if the elasticity of demand is minus 0. First of all, you need to understand what is this means elastic. Elastic means what? Then ED is equals to, when ED is greater than 1, right? Unit elastic means what? When ED is equals to 1, right? And what does it mean? Perfectly elastic when ED is equals to infinite, or you can say undefined. It means what? You can say if AD is equals to 1 means what? If AD is equals to 1, it means what? That the equal percentage change in the price in respect of change in the demand. Clear? So this is what AD is equals to 1. When there is a inelastic demand, it means what? Is AD is less than 1. When ED is less than 1, it means until 0.9. So this will be your inelastic. So B will be your right answer, because 0.5 because 0.5 is less than 1. So that is why it will be your right answer. This question has been come in your SSC CPU. Now come to the next question. What happens to the total revenue when price increases, demand is elastic? So again, question is talking about that what happens. It means what will impact on the total revenue if your price increases of that commodity and demand is also elastic. So demand is elastic means what? There is a change in the demand. Am I clear? Answer the question fast. It means what? Let's say price of a commodity rupees 10, and your quantity you are demanding at price rupees 10. This is, let's say, 20. Now P1 means when price rises by 2 units, price rises increases now. So let's say if the price rises by rupees 2, or you can say becomes 12, then you are demanding. Demand is elastic. It means what? The percentage change in price, or you can say the percentage change in demand is more than percentage change in price. So you can write the percentage change in the quantity is more than percentage change in the price. It means what? It's 20. Let's say it becomes 14, right? So now if you talk about the percentage change in price, so what will impact? This is a 20%. And if you talk about the percentage change in quantity demanded, what will it become? It becomes approx more than 20%. We are not going to calculate, or you not need to calculate. Definitely it will become more than 20%, because the question is already mentioned, its demand is elastic. So now you just tell me, if at price rupees 10 you are demanding 20 units, it means what? 10 into 20, this is your total revenue, what? 200. 200 will be your total revenue. Initially it was 200, now the price increases to 12, and now you are demanding 14 units. Now you are demanding 14 units. So what it will become? 12 fours are 48, 12 ones are 12, 168, right? So just tell me, this is also the total revenue after changing the percentage change in price and demand. So just tell me, initially it was 200 and now it is 168. Which one is higher one? Second or first? So first will be your higher. So now tell me, after the changing in the price, after the price increases and the demand is, if the demand is elastic, so what it will if impact on the total revenue? Total revenue will be decreases, will be decreased. So this will be your right answer. Clear? This question has been asked in SSC, CGL, second, right? So this concept that you need to understand very good manner, right? Clear? Now come to the next question, and just which of the following goods is likely to have elastic demand? Is it salt, medicine, luxuries, or necessities? Answer the question fast. Answer the question fast. So now question is likely to have goods is likely to have elastic demand. It means there are four types of goods, as you know: normal goods, inferior goods, given goods, luxurious goods, right? Necessities goods. Like these are the types of goods. So tell me one thing: salt is type of necessity good. So it means if there will be change in the price, there will not much change in the quantity of salt. It means what? There will be not much changes in the quantity demanded of salt. It means this is less elastic, so this will not be answer. Here the question is what? Elastic demand, right? Medicine is also necessary good. If the prices of medicine will be high, it means doesn't mean that will not purchase medicines for the treatment of any health issues, right? So we have to treat that whatever the price will be. So it means what? There is also a inelastic demand in necessity goods also, because if the good is necessary for us, so definitely whatever the price will be, it doesn't matter, will uh, again we will demand more and more if we require it, whatever the price will be. So this is what also inelastic. It means what? There will be no much changes in the demand. But if you talk about the luxurious goods, if the prices of luxurious goods will be high or low, then actually the demand will hamper, actually the demand will impacted. Now that is why we can say here the demand will become elastic. Here the demand will become elastic in nature. That is why we can say goods is likely to have elastic in demand. Right? Am I clear or not? Now answer the question. What is the formula for price elasticity of demand? What is the formula for price elasticity of demand? Percentage change in quantity demanded upon percentage change in price. Jai Hind, Jai Hind. So here in this question is already asked in your SSC MTS. ED means what? Elasticity of demand. What is the formula? I have told you percentage change in quantity demanded upon में percentage change in price. So this is what the formula of ED. It means what? The percentage change in quantity demanded upon percentage change in price will be your right answer. Now, next, if the cross elasticity of demand between two goods, if the cross elasticity of demand between the two goods is positive, right? If the cross price elasticity of demand between the two goods is positive, what type of goods are they? Complementary goods, they are the substitute goods, they are the inferior goods, or they are the normal goods. Is that they are complementary, substitutes, inferior goods, or normal goods. Here, the you need to tell that elasticity of demand between the two goods is positive. Is positive. That you need to consider is positive, right? So what will be your right answer? So what if there will be complementary goods, price of one goods increases, then the demand of another goods will be decreases. It means what? That negative relation between the two goods, because price of one good increases and the demand of another good will decreases. It means what? There is a negative relation between the two goods. So complementary goods are those goods which are jointly consumed together. So this will be your not right answer, because there is a negative relation, because one of the price will be increases, another the demand of goods will be decreased. Now if we talk about the substitute goods, the price of one good increases, the demand of one goods or another good is also increases. Like tea, the price of tea will be increases, the demand for coffee will be increases. So there is a positive relation, right? One is increasing, another is also increasing. The price of one good is increasing, the demand of another good is also increasing. So there is a positive relation, right? There is a positive relation. So this will be your right answer. This will be your right answer. This will be your right answer. Now if we talk about another option, that inferior goods. So inferior goods, we always know that inferior goods is a low quality goods according to our income. If your income is very much high, then you always consider that the low quality goods like street goods, street type of goods. If any seller is selling their any item on the street, so you will always consider that these type of goods are very low quality in nature according to your income. If you are earning 1 lakh rupees, definitely you will not prefer to buy clothes from street vendors, right? So why? Because you always consider you have the more income, and you also know the price of street vendors clothes is very less. Still you will not buy more of you will not buy more from the street vendors. Why? Because you know the quality of that goods are very much low. That is why you will not buy. It means the consider you are your consideration in regards of your income is negative for inferior goods. Income is high, price is very low, still you are not buying. So there is a negative relation. Everything is your high income, everything is your high, the price is low, but still you will not buy it. In general, as we know, if the price is less of any good, then we demand more in general for in regards of ceteris paribus or the law of demand. But here price is less, we know that, but still we are not buying. It means what? We can say that there is a negative relation, right? So this is what inferior goods, and normal goods is what? There is a positive relation, right? There is a positive relation. Okay, so this maybe will be right answer, not substitute goods, normal goods will be your right answer, because no, this will be right or answer, because the question is asking about the cross elasticity. If there is mention income elasticity, if there is a if there if question is mentioning the income elasticity, then we answer this one. If the question is mentioning the cross elasticity, then we have to answer this one, because cross elasticity means what? The price of one good and the demand of another good. Price of one good, the demand of another good. This is what cross elasticity. So the question is asking about the cross elasticity, and the substitute goods comes into the cross elasticity, because here two goods are two different goods are involved, not different, we can say two similar goods are involved, where the prices of one good impact on the demand of another good. So this means what? There is a positive relation between the substitute goods. But now if you talk about why the answer of normal good is not here, because normal goods dependent on your income, there is a positive relation, definitely there is a positive relation, but in what regards? In income, income and demand. It means when your income increases, the demand for normal goods also increases. If your income decreases, the demand for normal goods also decreases. It means what? There is a relation between income and demand for normal goods, and here the price and demand of another good. So both the difference is different, right? So we can say substitute goods are different thing, normal goods are different thing. This normal goods will be comparable in regards of income, and substitute goods will be comparable in regards of price, right? So now come to the next question. What is the degree of price elasticity of demand if a 10% change in price leads to 20% change in quantity demanded? So this is just explain me, answer me fast. What will be your right answer? And this question already comes in your SC CGL. That's again. Answer the question fast. Okay. Ramayana has ended, and now you are asking who is Mata Sita. Okay, no worry. This chapter I have already explained in very depth manner, but still if you are asking that what is elasticity of demand, again I'm explaining. when there is a, just try to understand in very easy language, when there is a quantity of demanded changes, again, when there is a quantity of demand is changes in respect of change in price, in respect of change in price, right? If your price changes, either it goes up or goes down, your demand of goods will also change. So how much demand of goods you are changing? Initially you are demanding 10 units, now you are demanding 12 units, you are demanding 8 units. So the amount of change in demand of commodity in respect of change in price, this is what called elasticity of demand. Elastic, you know what elastic means? What? Something is squeezing and something is extending. It means what? The magnitude, somewhere demand is increases, sometime demand will decreases. So how much it is increasing and how much it is decreasing? Why? Because of change in price. This is what elasticity of demand. Got my point or not? Just tell me, have you got my point or not? Am I clear now? So now, elastic means what? Now, first of all, you need to understand what do you mean by unit elastic. Unit elastic means what? When ED is equals to 1, and you know always ED always shows elasticity of demand. And now why ED is equals to 1 means what? The equal percentage change in the quantity demanded and the price. If the price increases by 10%, demand is decreases by 10%. Equal change. The one changing the 10%, another is also changing the 10%. So there is an equal percentage of change in quantity demanded and the price. This means what? This will become 1. Now, if the ED is greater than 1, greater than 1 means what? If the percentage of demand is changing more, the percentage of change in the price. If the percentage of price changes 10%, your demand is changing 30%. It means what? The percentage of change in demand is more than the percentage of change in the price. So that will be elastic. Inelastic means what? When AD is less than 1. Why I am multiple times of repeating? Because you just understand all the concepts in multiple manner, so that your revision may be possible done, and you can understand all the concepts in easily language. You don't need to revise it all, right? Inelastic means what? It is less than 1. What does it mean? It is less than 1 means what? When there is a less, when there is a less changing in demand comparatively change in the price of commodity. It means what? If the price changes by 10%, but the demand is changing only 7%, 8%. It means what? Demand is not changing that much, the percentage change in the price. So we'll also already answer this question. It is less than 1. Perfectly elastic means what? When ED is undefined, infinite. We don't know how much the ED will change. Here the price is constant. Price is constant. We can not write this 0. We can say price is constant. Price is constant, right? So what is the question is asking? 10% change in price, 10% change in price, 20% change in demand. So what will be the answer? Which is changing more, price or demand? You are able to see that demand is changing more. Demand is changing more. Demand is changing more. So what will be your right answer? This will be your right answer, because when there will be change in demand is more than the change in the price, so this will be your elastic demand. Am I clear or not? Now come to the next question. Just I have told you, I think you can answer this question. Which of the following is the characteristics of perfectly elastic demand? It is equals to 0, 1, infinite, or less than 1. Answer the question fast. Okay. So if I'm writing that ED is equals to, here the question is asking which of the following is perfectly elastic. So perfectly elastic, as I know, just explain you. ED means 0 means what? Perfectly inelastic. It means what? Whatever the price is increasing or the price is decreasing, there will be no single percentage change in the demand, right? So the always demand will be equal. When there is ED is equals to 1, this is what? Unit elastic. Now if it is infinite, we can say this is what? Perfectly elastic. And if it is less than 1, we can say it is inelastic. So what will be your right answer? ED is infinite. This will be your right answer. Now next, what happens to the quantity demanded when price decreases? Just try to understand. All the questions has been came already in your examinations. This question has already been asked in your SSC examinations, right? Hmm? So quantity demanded when price decreases. So what will impact on the quantity demanded? What will impact on the quantity demanded? As you all know, I have told you, when price increases, quantity will be decreases. Now the question is asking when price decreases, so the quantity will be increases. So this we can know quantity will be increases. So this will be your right answer. Next. Okay. Give me a second. Now, tell me the answer of this question. What type of goods have negative income elasticity of demand? Now, here the question is mentioning negative income elasticity of demand, right? And in that question is asking about the cross price elasticity of the cross price is different, income elasticity is different. Now answer the question fast. Answer the question fast. Is it normal goods, inferior goods, luxurious goods, or necessity goods? So, as I have already told you, in normal goods, you have a positive relation. You have a positive relation in regards of your income. Your income rises, the demand for normal goods is also rises. If you talk about the inferior goods, you have a negative relation. It means what? When price increases, no, sorry, when income increases, the demand for inferior goods, the demand for inferior goods will be decreases in regards of your increase in income. So it means what? Someone is one variable is increasing, another is decreasing. So we can say there is a negative relation. So this will be your right answer. It's also having the positive relation. In the necessity goods there is no relation, but still we can say there is a positive relation, but actually there is no relation, right? So this will be your right answer, inferior goods. Now next question. Answer the question of past. If the price elasticity of demand is is equals to minus 1, you always need to understand what does it mean -1, why it is not 1, why it is not 1, why it is -1, because ed is always in negative nature. Ed is always in negative nature. Why, sir? Why ed is always showing in negative? Because there is a negative relation between price and demand. That is why we have a negative relation. Am I clear? So what will be your right answer? It's a is equals to 1. It means what? Unit elastic will be your right answer. Unit elastic your will be right answer. Perfectly elastic, ed is equals to infinite. Inelastic, ed is equals to greater than 1. Elastic, ed is equals to less than 1. Sorry. Less than 1. Right? Now, next. Which of the following is a factor that actually affects price elasticity of demand? Income level, availability of substitute, price of the good, or all of the above? Answer the question fast. Okay, so which actually what are the factors which actually affects the price elasticity of demand? Income level, availability of substitute, or price of the good? Just try to understand. Question is asking about the price elasticity of demand. Question is asking about the price elasticity of demand. Don't be just confused, right? Don't be confused. Here the question is, oh, question is mentioning only the price elasticity, not the income elasticity, not the cross elasticity. If question is mentioning the income elasticity, then answer will be this income level. If there is a cross elasticity, then your answer will be availability of substitute. If there is a price elasticity, then answer will be price of the good. Don't be confused. This question has been already asked in your SSC CGL tier second. Clear? So you need to understand question first. Don't answer the questions blindly. You need to understand what the question is asking. It's asking about the price, not the cross, not the income. If question is mentioning here income, then your answer will be this one. If the question is mentioning cross, then the answer will be this one. If the question is mentioning price, then answer will be this one, price of the good, right? So this will be your right answer. So you need to understand what actually the elasticity of demand is mentioning, then you need to answer, right? Now come to the next question. What happens to the total revenue when price decreases and demand is inelastic? Increases, decreases, remains constant, or uncertain? What will be your right answer? Now that question, previous question was asking about the when price increases, and now this question is asking when price decreases, and that question mentioned the when demand is elastic, and now this question is mentioning that when demand is inelastic, right? When demand is inelastic. So it means what? When demand is inelastic, what will be your right answer? Demand is inelastic means what? If the price is increases, demand will also decreases. Definitely it will decrease. No, okay, price is decreasing. Price is decreasing. Price is decreasing. So if it is price is decreasing by 10%, 10%, we can say demand is increasing by, let's say, demand is inelastic. It means what? It will be less than 10%. Let's say it is 8%. So definitely what will become the total revenue? Let's say total revenue you are earning 500, but in terms of this situation, change in the 10% and a change in the 8% the demand will decrease the total revenue. So this will be your right answer. I have already taken an example in that question. You can just watch that question and understand this whole concepts, right? So this will be your right answer, that the total revenue will be decreased. Now come to the next question. What is the relationship between the price elasticity of demand and the total revenue? There is a direct relation, inverse relation, no relation, or proportional? Answer. I have asked this question is already asked in your SSC MTS. Now I just want to confirm you that as I have already two questions has I have already asked with you all two questions, that is totally dependent on the relationship between the price elasticity and the demand with the total revenue, right? So I have already explained it. What is the exact relationship? There is an inverse relationship. There is a inverse relationship. If one is elastic or inelastic, there is an exact negative relation on the total revenue, right? So these all the 15 questions which has been already asked in your previous examination. Hope you have understood all the questions in an easy to easy manner. Okay, so now we'll meet you in the next class. Thank you so much all, and we'll try to come in next class with the next topic. Okay, hope you are doing well, and don't, if you are new on this channel, just don't forget to subscribe this channel, and also press the bell icon so that you can get all the notification of the all the classes of the faculties, which are the faculties are taking all the classes in very bilkul free of cost, right? With the given quality content video all, right? So we'll meet you next class. Thank you so much you all. Jai Hind, take care.